So I leave today, and I feel like I'm going to pee on myself. I know it's a crazy thing to say, but I feel like I'm being electrocuted, like from my heart through my body. I I hate that my family is going to be hurt. I hate that my husband is going to be hurt. I am not trying to hurt you guys. I promise you I'm not. I'm really, really trying to remember why life is worth living. And I don't feel like I want to hold on to this life at all. And it sucks. And I wish I could just be strong enough to suck it up, like so many of you who have hidden invisible degrees in psychology think people should just be stronger in the mind and all of that. But the reality is my mind is messed up. And I saw this meme the other day that said, if I have any more character development, I'm going to develop right into a villain. And you know, it's really true. If you see all of the different villain movies or the stories of different bad guys, you always hear these horrible childhoods, all the trauma that they went through that messed up their psyche so bad that it turned them into the monster that they were. A lot of times there's redemption on the other side, and that is what I'm hoping for. I know that I had shared that I was scared that if I was in too much pain that I wouldn't know if I'd be able to stay in remission. I don't know. I would say I'm somewhat in remission, because if you were talking to Calypso, she would just be like, I'm going to go do what I want to do, and I don't care what anybody has to say, and y'all don't care anyway. And like, you know, the attitude would be big, like bigger and different, right? But I definitely think it's her courage and her black and white thinking that probably is pushing me to go ahead and go through with this and to stand up for myself in that way. I love my family, but it's time that I love myself too. And I know people don't like when people say that. I kind of don't like when I usually hear people say that. I'm always like, oh, it's selfish. It's time to talk about yourself. But at the point that I have been fantasizing and dreaming and plotting and planning on how to escape and just have a different life for a little while, because the the amount of traumas, it really does look like we're cursed. It's really crazy. And I have been trying my best, and I have had really good times, and I know that God is with me, and I know that He is helping me, instead of running into the stuff I used to run into, all the stuff that is just numbing you and that is pushing you further away from God. I am running to a dream I've always wanted to live, but I couldn't because of what everyone else had to say, and because everybody needed me, and because what would this person or that person do if I left, or do without me, or you know, the things that happen when you're a mom and you're a wife. But the thing is, I've been a mom since I was 15, and so I'm always thinking about what I could do for my kids, how I could be there for my kids, what I could do for my grandkids, how I could be there for my grandkids, you know, how I could serve people, how I could be there for people. And it's not that that's a bad thing. I loved that. And if I had the strength to continue on in that, I would. But that's that's only one part of my life. And the trauma and the pain has me just losing my breath constantly. I'm suffocating. I literally feel like Peter when he was drowning and was under the water, and he looked up and saw Jesus. And it's like, right now, I just need to focus on Jesus because I'm underwater. I'm underwater, and I kind of don't even want to reach out for Jesus. I just want him to let me sink. And so the only difference between me ending my life here and leaving is that, number one, that's very permanent. And I'm telling you, I know nobody would recover from that. And I would not do that. Well, I wouldn't think I would do that, but I came very close to it the other day. Somebody intervened, and I realized that I'm not well. I'm not well. And if I don't intervene now and do something drastic, I have to do this. And for those of you who know me really, really well, and who are just thinking, you know what, it's about time. You deserve this. I appreciate you, and I know who you are. I could hear you now. And for those of you who just don't understand because you just think I'm selfish and I should have just bucked up and figured it out. And I never claimed to be strong. Everybody hears what I've been through and then they tell me I'm so strong. It's not true. I'm not strong at all. I ask God to let me die all the time, and he doesn't do it. And so he has a purpose and a plan for me. But when I was praying to him and asking him to help, because you know there's supposed to be a way out, I feel like this is the way out he gave me. And it doesn't have to look like what you think it is, or you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I hope that you are rooting for me and praying for me and wanting me to get better. But if you're not, then you don't need to bother contacting me. I don't need a guilt trip. I don't need your judgment. I don't need your opinions. And if I'm already on the verge of not seeing the quality of life, being mad at somebody or trying to guilt trip them or manipulate them into doing what you want because you can't see past your own pain to appreciate what I'm saying, then you're no different than me, because all you're caring about is your pain and your opinion right now. I'm actually trying to get better for everybody. I really am. And I don't know how long I'm going to be gone, but I'm going to stay in contact. I just need a minute to get it used to my environment, to deal with the fact that I just walked away from everybody and everything I've ever loved. And even if it's not permanent, that hurts like hell. And so I'm going to maintain radio silence, but I will try to update everybody what's happening on my terms on the channel. And pray for me. Please pray for me. Thank you. I love you all. So I'm at the airport, and I threw up twice on the way here, and then threw up again when I got here. I mean, I finally told a few people that I was leaving, most importantly, my main person, but This is crazy. I'm crazy. I hope this is the right thing. I really do. But no turning back now. I'm about to waste this money that was already paid. So that's my latest update.